So I wanted to teach a little bit about how to be present during this healing. And the idea is that if we all get a little better at being present, that the healing will magnify. So Rudolf Steiner, who's a philosopher, and he's like a little bit of everything that I've studied quite a bit, he said that for every step forward you go into the higher worlds, which would be the worlds beyond thinking or the upper worlds of thinking, you need to take 3 steps in morality, which is another way of saying you got to be on the earth. You got to do stuff. This is not about just flying up to heaven and getting some information and then hoping that it will come back. We have to actually have a thread that brings it to the here and now, to the physical. I just like that model because it keeps us grounded. So how does our consciousness, which you could say is a spiritual, non-physical thing, reach into our bodies to help us heal, to actually change physiological processes? And I would suggest that a main way that our consciousness interacts with the physical is through our 5 senses. And yes, I know we have extra senses, and I have them too, but the more physical ones that we share with everybody are just more in the here and now. So I'm going to go through each of the senses, and I'd like you to help you, to teach you and remind you, if you already know, so that we can really be prepared and to activate these awarenesses, to activate this connection between heaven and earth, between consciousness and the body, all right? So that the healing will work better. And if more of us are doing that, maybe the healing will be more powerful. Let's observe. Okay, let's get curious about that. I wonder if I do it this way, if it's a little bit. So let go of all your previous ideas about what I'm going to say, and what you don't want to do is say, oh yeah, I know that. I'd invite you to learn something new from what I'm saying. And these are very simple things that I'm going to say. So the tendency is to say, oh yeah, I know how to smell and taste and look, but see if there's a nuanced way that you can open to your senses right now that you couldn't yesterday or an hour ago. Or in the context of this group, you're able to open to this in a new way. And I would suggest that when we open to these kind of mundane things with new consciousness, that it forms a firmer thread. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's open the door to our senses. So, smell. Let's do smell. So, smell. And now a way to sense your life body, your life forces, your etheric body, as Steiner calls it, is to plug your nose. And just notice that you feel a little, not only do you feel a little stuffy in your nose, but your whole body kind of contracts a little bit. At least mine does. And you let it go. Just breathe through your mouth a little bit. And type and tell me if you feel a difference in your arms and legs when you do that. Or you see something, or something shifts when you plug your nose that isn't just plugging your nose and I feel like I can't breathe through my nose. It's like just feel your life force alter when you're smelling through your nose and when you're not smelling through your nose. So that's just breathing. And then just notice the scent of the room that you're in. And notice if there was a candle burning or incense or cooking smells. Like right now, I don't have any of those right now, but if there were, I would smell things differently. So you either have like smells that you can smell, or you have clean air, cleanish air. Okay, good. And now observe that your consciousness is thinking about your smell. And feel the connection between your consciousness and your smell. Okay, good. All right. Nell says, more energy radiating through my body when I plug my nose. So there's a change, right? Okay, so just notice whatever that is. There's not a right or a wrong. I just want you to be aware that your nose is connected to the rest of you. And the rest of you is connected to consciousness. All right? So here we go. That was the smell. Now let's do taste. Now I don't know how to turn off taste. I do know how to drink something though. So I can, maybe you have something you can put in your mouth that's nearby, water or something. I have some tea here. So just taste the taste in your mouth. And then be aware of your whole body. Maybe even be aware of your inner vision. Like, how do you taste? When you concentrate on your taste, do you think of your tongue and your taste buds, or do you just feel it in your body? Do you hear it? Do you smell your taste? Okay, now drink something. And feel your taste of whatever you drank. I'm sorry if I didn't warn you, because I didn't know I was going to do this. To get something to taste, but I feel like my whole body kind of tingles a little bit. It just sort of like, oh, the tea or whatever, you know, it's like the whole body responds to the taste. So to enhance our distance healing, just appreciate that the taste in your mouth is connected to other things that are connected to other things that are connected to things beyond our conscious awareness. And we're forming a thread to that place of non-duality where healing can happen. All right, let's go through touch, or the sense of, so you can feel the weight of your body in the chair, and you can feel your hands. You can rub your hands. So put your fingers together and feel the touch of your fingers. Now take them apart and feel like your whole body shifts. Like when I do this, my arms feel different, whether I'm touching or I'm not touching. It's like it goes through it settles into a new place when I'm touching. Which is why hands-on healing is so powerful, by the way, because it actually alters things. Aromatherapy helps. These senses actually affect our life body, which is actually doing the repairing of our bodies. Okay. Yes. Dr. Scott says, yes, a change in my limbs. Okay, good. Good. All right, now let's go to sight. All right. So you're looking at the camera. You maybe look beyond the camera. Now close, feel your body, how you feel when you're looking around your room. Now close your eyes. And notice how, like, my chest just kind of went inward. When I close my eyes, there's this inward gesture. You might feel something different. Just notice your thread to the consciousness beyond. All right, great. Now open your eyes and just really feel that connection, all right? And acknowledge that we're not just a bag of bones and nerves, but that these nerves, these senses, are portals to higher aspects of ourself, which are in sequence, you know, at portals to even higher and higher and higher aspects of us, to the divine. All right, let's do hearing. This is a fun one. So listen to the ambient sounds in your environment and feel your whole body and notice what you're paying attention to visually. And now cover your ears. I feel like a seashell kind of thing, you know, where it echoes, and then there's that. But feel your body, kind of go back and forth, and feel how your body feels a little different when you're hearing with your ears. And see if you can listen for the distance healing that you crave. All right, so those are the 5 senses, and we could go on and on. We could do the very same thing with our clairaudience, our clairvoyance, our clairsentience, and stuff like that. But I think this is good for now. All right. So, if you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really helps me. This is free, so it helps me if you like and subscribe. And if you'd like to participate in the free weekly live distance healing that we're going to do in a few minutes, you need to subscribe. No, you need to join the Facebook Spirit Gate Cancer Support Facebook group, and the link is below if you can't remember that, or if you forget it, and which is the same thing. Anyway, the idea is that I've done this very much on purpose. I know that I could do the distance healing over YouTube, but I want you to go through the effort to join a Facebook group and to not just have some YouTube algorithm have you bump into it. Now, you're very welcome to do this teaching, but it's part of creating this inner sanctuary, a little sanctuary where you are volition, with a lot more volition than just, okay, another thing popped up on YouTube, saying, I will be here, okay? And I think that is another thread that brings heaven to earth, okay? So it's designed that way, not to make it difficult, but to make it work.